Hi everyone, it's a lovely, well it was a lovely autumn day today, but the rain's coming in, the rain will be here shortly, so I'll work while I've got the light. But a most unexpected thing happened to me yesterday afternoon. My pre-order box from the 2024 to 25 annual catalogue arrived, and I wasn't expecting it for another few days, and I'm so delighted. And I've got two classes today, and I had a class last night, so I've been a bit short on time. But I finally opened it up, and I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share it with you in short little bursts. And so I'm going to start off with the thing that was at the very top of my wish list when I saw the catalogue in pre-order. So this is a lovely little stamp set. It's a cling stamp set. You're seeing it pretty much as I'm seeing it, because all I've done is I've pulled it out of the box and put it in a pile. So you can see that there's some lovely foliage and some very nice little sentiments. Dearest friend, thinking of you fondly, thanks, missing you, you make life better, I appreciate you, and something that I always love in a set, and that's a splatter. I love a good splatter. And I see that this is actually $1 million sales stamp, so that little sign there means that this stamp was designed in conjunction with someone who's been $1 million sales person for Stampin' Up, and they were involved in the design process of this stamp. So it's always something nice to look out for, because you know someone who's a stamper like you has been involved in the making of it. So there's that set, and it is a bundle, and as you can see, it is the Thoughtful Wishes dies, and I have not touched that either, so I need to work out where it opens. And it's like Christmas, isn't it? Open it up. There are 11 die pieces, and I can see that there are dies that match those images. That one is that one, and that one is that one, and all these others are going to make exquisite little pieces of foliage. And if it's one thing I love more than a splatter stamp, it's lovely bits of foliage that you can play around with and layer up and make beautiful designs with. So I think this is going to also be the first out of my box. So the first that gets inked up once I've unloaded everything. There are these beautiful embellishments which are part of the suite, the adhesive backed pearl trio. And so let's have a wee look at that. And I don't know whether you can see, but these ones here look like opals. They're so beautifully iridescent, and they catch the light just beautifully. So I think they're going to be a lovely, lovely little a lovely thing to incorporate in Thoughtful Wishes projects. But the thing which really sold this set to me, and as you know, if you've heard me before, you know I often talk about how I don't really like paper, blah, 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 but I always seem to end up buying it. And it was actually the paper and the opportunities that this paper seemed to offer that really got me keen for this suite. So this is the Thoughtful Journey 6x6 Designer Series paper. And look at those colours. Look at those beautiful mix of colours. I don't know what they're like on the back, but look at these beautiful, can't you just see about 1,000 uses for these just as they're rolling out of the packet. Oh my word, look, I'm going to have to stop making little gooey noises and just shut up and look at them. Oh, look at that. No, I'm doing it again, sorry, this is just so beautiful. I'm going away this weekend, and I'm sorry that I'm going away, because if I was home, I could start playing with this right now. In fact, who needs to sleep? Who needs to pack bags? I could do this tonight after my class finishes. I could come up here and get stuck into this. But look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh. Now, I don't know what's on the back. So let's just have a quick look and see what sort of things are on the back. Oh, look, just beautiful watercolour-y designs. Whoops, I must have put those back together the wrong way, because I'm now seeing only, oh no, incorrect. That one has a pattern that is more of a more of a scene than just a pattern. And look at that. So you could use these with just anything. Already my mind is exploding with ideas for this paper. In fact, I can't even bear to look at it slowly. I'm just going to have to chunk through it and just see. Oh. Take a deep breath, Jan. It'll still be here when you come back next week. Still be here when you come back next week. Okay. Now let's just have a little quick look before we say goodbye on that. What colours are in it? So Blackberry Bliss, Blowho Blue, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, which is one of the new in colours, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock and Wild Wheat. Do you know what? Worth it just for that paper alone. Like if I'm just already thinking if I was only going to buy one thing, it's going to be that paper. Now, I've got one other little thing to show you, but after seeing that paper, I don't know whether anything could possibly compete. Okay, one thing I bought a little bit on spec, because I do like to have a sentiment. And look, this is another $1 million sales set. So this set is part of a larger suite which involves stamps and dies and embellishments and ribbon and all that sort of stuff. But the only thing that I was and it was lovely, not as lovely as that, still lovely. What really attracted me to this is I find I never have quite the right sentiments. And what I liked about this was this has just got everything. Happy birthday, with sympathy, you are loved, celebrate. Look, little one, I'm sure there might be a welcome or something. Little one. Hello, little one. You make the world a better place. You know, it's just one of those sets that you could just use with whatever stamp set. It's sort of timeless in that aspect, and it is photopolymer, so it's nice and easy to line up. And then because I'm just a sucker and I can never go past a bundle, only because in the past I've sometimes gone, oh, I don't need the dies, I'll just buy the stamps, and then later on I have to go back and buy the dies, and it costs me more money. I did buy the dies as well, and again, like Christmas, don't know what they're going to be like exactly. There are 16 of them, and you can see the beautiful shaped labels that will go with the various sentiments. And then there are things like this, oops, come off, which are just going to make little leaves. That's going to make leaves, that's going to make flowers, that's going to make flowers. So, you know, so you can put your sentiment on a label and you can cut some foliage and have that sort of artfully tucked around it. So I think even though that Unbounded Love bundle is part of a suite, that actually is a little standalone sentiment and label set. I think that's going to actually be really, really useful. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you today, because honestly, after seeing that paper and the thoughtful wishes, I don't know whether I can cope with anything new coming out of the box. But rest assured, there is more stuff to come out of the box, and I'll be showing you that in the coming days. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed looking at that, and if you live in New Zealand and you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like a catalogue, or you'd like someone to get your Stampin' Up stuff from, please send me a message. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Anyway, that's it for now, and we'll see you another day. Hi everyone, as promised, I've come back to you with another brief instalment of the unboxing of my pre-order video, pre-order from the 2024 to 25 annual catalogue. And this time I really am going to show you something completely different, because in this catalogue forthcoming, there is a set of products that is unlike anything Stampin' Up's ever offered before. And I kind of think of it as being a halfway house between kits, which give you all that you need, all in one box, all the instructions, you just make it. And then this kind of like free-form wild stamping where you buy the stamps, you buy the inks, you buy the paper, you do whatever the heck you like. And this is kind of in between, because it gives you products that you can use to be creative and make your own thing, but you don't actually have to own a whole bunch of stuff. You don't have to own a big shot. You don't even have to own a lot of stamp sets. You don't even have to own any ink if you don't want to. So I bought them just to have a little bit of a play around with, and all I've done with them so far is pull them out of the box, stick them in a pile, open one corner of the packet just to kind of have a little peek inside, and I'm going to show them to you now and have my first really good look, which means I just need to find some scissors, because I may need to do some opening. So it's a kind of a mix and a match deal. There are 3 or 4 different products and you can mix and match them how you like. So The very first thing that's on offer are these, the Sunny Springs cards and envelopes and the Calming Creek cards and envelopes. I'm just going to pull the curtain because the sun started to pour in and it's going to make some shadows. So just a sec, brief interruption of service. Okay. And that'll also make it easier for us to see. Okay, so they come in a packet, and I'm just going to be really profligate and open up the packet. This is the Sunny Springs cards. So there are, I think it's 5. So you get 5 note cards of different patterns, and they each come with a matching envelope. So that's nice. And I can tell you, because one thing that worried me was that the card would be really flimsy and, you know, not stand nicely. But actually it is a good solid weight. So there's that pattern, which I think is actually really pretty and bright. And the other option are these ones, the Calming Creek cards and envelopes. So let's have a wee look at those. So obviously if you're going to make cards, you need one or the other of these. So what have we got? We've again got 5 cards, so there are 5 patterns, and there are matching little envelopes that go with them. So that's nice because I like it when the envelope matches the card base. So you start with one or the other of those, and then you can start adding in the other ephemera packs, of which it appears you can have one or all, depending what you like. So the one I'm going to start showing you is this one, which is called the Saying Something Ephemera Pack. And again, I'm not quite sure how much there is in it because I haven't opened it up for sure. So this means there are all these little things which you can just clip out. Are there 2 of them? Yep, so there's 2 that are exactly the same as this, and they've got all little sentiments and sayings which you can just break off and attach with glue or dimensionals or whatever to your card front. So there's a couple of sheets of just those, and you can see what nice, useful little things they are. You know, it's your birthday, bunch of thanks, here's to you, I'm proud of you, whatever. It looks like there are 2 of these die-cut words: celebrate, birthday, hey, best wishes. So there's 2 of those. And you could see how all you'd really need is a card front and some words that you could, oh, there's a thanks, there's a hey, there's a howdy, a hello, a hoy. Is that all or are there more? Okay, so there's 2 of those. And then there's another 2 of various sayings. You're the icing on the cake. It's going to be a good day. Thanks for always being a friend. So you can see how you could easily just take those, choose the things that you wanted, attach them to the card front, and you would, you know, with a bit of creativity and a few good choices, you could make a really nice basic card with those. Or you could add in a second ephemera pack. So they've also got this pack, which is called Something for Everything. And again, we'll just have a wee look at that. The grand birthing of this set. So if you've got the card base and you've got some words, obviously this is going to give you some things which you can use to make a nice, you know, pattern or picture, or to back your sentiments or whatever. So something, what's it called again? It's called Something for Everything. So again, 2 pages of each thing. So this one, you can see it's got birds and yachts and a little set of tassels and a butterfly and a candle, rainbow, cake, feathers, butterflies, again 2 of each. A bit more of a Western theme going on. Cacti and lemons and a horse, and a lighthouse and a typewriter and suitcases. So that gives you, I guess that's the replacement for your stamp set. You pick your images, you pick your sentiment, you arrange them on your chosen card front. So that's 2 options you've got. And then there is a third option, this packet here, which is called Labels and Layers Ephemera Pack. Now, this one, I think is only going to work, well, I'm not sure, but my feeling is that this one's going to work best if you also do have a stamp set. So it's kind of like, this is, if you like, you've sort of like got your basic model, your stepped up model, and this would be like the deluxe model. So as you can see, well, hopefully you can see, there's all sorts of little labels that are just going to press out, pop out for you to use as you wish. So lots of them, there's 2 sheets of those, 2 sheets of those, 2 sheets of that, and 2 sheets of that. Now the labels alone, I mean, if you're good at calligraphy, you've got neat handwriting, you could just write on them, or you could add into your basic package a simple, a good generic stamp set that just does good basic greetings. So something like this, Simply Said, which is new, and I reckon if you were just starting out stamping, this would be a great starter set, because it's got everything. It's got 2 different birthdays, it's got 2 different thank yous, it's got a thinking of you, just a note, hello. You could use this stamp set and it would cover everything. And you could see, you could get that one, you could type, you could stamp. You would need to buy something like just a basic black stamp pad, and you could stamp your hello, you could stamp your thinking of you, and you could just add those. So I think for somebody who wants to do some card making but doesn't want to own everything, doesn't want to own 25 different inks and 30 different kinds of paper and a big shot and a heat gun and acrylic blocks and all that sort of stuff, but wants to be more creative than just a kit which you just make and put together and you don't even really have to think about it. So I think these offer this little product, this little ephemera sort of build up step by step set is actually a really good idea, and it fills that gap for people who want to be just in between or just starting out their stamping journey. So for the price of a set of cards, maybe the words, I think you'd probably want to go to that, the bits of everything, so that you've got some options for images that'll go with your sentiments. And then if you really want to step things up, get yourself that set, the labels one, with a basic stamp set and a black ink pad, and honestly, you've got enough here to make, well, at least 10, or if you've got 10 card bases, you've got 10 cards, and just keep buying more card bases, and I bet you've got stuff there to probably make, I don't know, 40 cards. Anyway, I am going to have a go at playing with some of this stuff and make some up, and when I do, I'll show you what they come up with. But I thought you might be interested in just seeing something which truly is a whole new kind of product range from Stampin' Up. Anyway, that's it from me today, and I do have some more stuff to show you on another day, but I won't overload you all at once. So anyway, have a great day, everyone, and I'll talk to you later.